I threw the female disciple into the pile of skeleton monsters with my own hands in order to survive. Just now, Lena looked at the pile of skeleton monsters in front of her, and could only fight to the death with her sword. But how could I let Lena die? This is my chance to survive. So I picked up Lena and flew out of the encirclement. Lena looked at me in panic. She told me to put her down. She was fine. I told her it was pointless. These monsters can't be killed. Lena thought what Tucker said was right. So with a blush on her face, she said softly, "Then if you want to see my body now, just take a look for a while." I don't have the patience to listen to her. My mind is filled with only 3 days left. This illusory formation is a dead end. Are you serious about giving me this quest system? I am carefully thinking if there is any place I missed. At this time, the monsters are still attacking us continuously. They are still speaking strange languages in their mouths. These monsters clearly look like skeletons. Why are they called the lingering obsession? It doesn't make sense. And what are those strange cries? What does it all mean? Do they all want the woman in my hand? I see. So this is your obsession. Lena happened to say the same thing just now. Junior disciple, I'm too heavy. Please put me down. I said okay. Female disciple, I directly threw Lena in my arms towards the skeleton monster. Lena shouted, "Junior disciple, why are you treating me like this?" I said to Lena, "You are key. Please give up resistance quickly. Whether you can survive depends on you." Watching Lena being touched by the skeleton monster everywhere, I continue to preach. Haven't you noticed that these skeletons have stopped attacking? At this point, Lena also realized. She said coldly, "Just kill me. I'd rather die than surrender." I quickly explained, "Please don't misunderstand. These skeletons are trying to drag you upstairs. It seems like they want to do something inside that room." Just as the skeleton monster opened the door, I found the right moment and killed the opponent with a direct kick. It's right now. I remind Lena to close the door. Phew, finally safe. There are continuous banging sounds outside the door. The system prompted me again. The old door can only withstand an impact strength of up to the Golden Pill second stage. Misfortunes never come singly. The nightmare stare has ascended again. The skeleton monster is now at Foundation Ninette stage. The countdown for the next stage is 5 minutes. I can only hold on for 5 more minutes when I look at it. I hurriedly said to Lena, "Quickly look for the formation's eye. The gate won't hold for much longer." I completely didn't notice that Lena was feeling unwell. Suddenly, Lena swayed and knelt directly to the ground. I quickly supported Lena and led her towards the house. What a strange place. I was still puzzled. Lena pushed me down onto the large 1.8-meter bed with one swift motion. Is she in such a hurry? I know I'm handsome. There's no need to rush like this. Just as I was helping Lena through the door, she suddenly pushed me down onto the bed. I asked in confusion, "Female disciple, what are you doing?" It turns out that you have entered a unique field within the game. Female characters have 100% intimacy level with male characters. Lena's current state is enchanted. I looked at Lena straddling me, breathing heavily. I'm not going to be polite, since there is such a good thing happening. I didn't wait for me to take the initiative. Lena leaned down and kissed. Just when Tucker was still happy with Lena. Over here, Lucian's group is being besieged by a group of evil wolves in the crystal caves of the Forest Secret Realm first stage. Just saw Lincoln make a move with Tiger Punch. Lucian made a move with Palm of Thunder. The wolf pack had no power to fight back. They quickly wiped out the wolf pack. They easily opened the second stage teleport formations directly. The Secret Realm second stage is surrounded by dried trees. Hannah is heavily burdened at the moment, still worried about Tucker's safety. At this moment, Lucian and Lincoln started chatting on the side. Lincoln smirked lewdly. "Haha, these are all empty words. Your wife still didn't run away with someone else." Lucian quickly turned around and saw Hannah running away. At this moment, Hannah completely ignored Lucian's advice and insisted on going to find Takuya. She was so angry that Lucian's face turned green. Just then, a gasp was heard. "Isn't that rootless grass?" It caught Lucian's attention. "Have they been found so easily?" "A junior female disciple is counting the rootless grass on the ground." "Great, there are at least 20 plants. Each of us can have one and there will still be some left over." After saying that, she reached out to pull out the rootless grass in front of her. Unexpectedly, the rootless grass was so firmly rooted. With a puff, she fell straight to the ground. But what she pulled out was not just the rootless grass. "What is this thing?" Junior female disciple opened her eyes and took a look. Just then, a monster with green eyes opened its bloody mouth and pounced over. Along with screams, more monsters emerged from the ground. The leading monster was even wearing clothes from the sect. He then said slowly, "Another outsider? I have no grudge against you, you'd better leave. Otherwise, I don't mind having a few more of my kind around." Seeing this, Lucian shouted, preparing to attack. The sect's records are indeed correct. These monsters are human puppets, and the rootless grass in their chests absorbs the cultivation of the monsters. Their strength is at the Foundation's 2nd or 3rd stage. Everyone, be careful in facing them. It shouldn't be a big issue. Pay attention. This woman is unscrupulously pulling on the man's shirt. No matter how the man resists, he cannot stop the woman. At this moment, Lena is under the enchanted poison spell. She looks at Tucker with a dazed expression, wishing she could kiss him in the next second. In fact, she did exactly that. I intended to wake up the irrational Lena, but she forcibly kissed me, and I couldn't say a word for a long time. I really want to continue like this, but I can't. Even though I can use duo cultivation to prolong life now, the barrier can only hold for 15 minutes. I don't want to be surrounded by skeletons. So I had to forcefully turn over and press Lena under me. I said, "Female disciple, wake up." Little did I know that Lena, with a look of dissatisfaction on her face, saw me stop. She directly used a move called soul locking to control my hands. Your measly intellect should not be wasted here. I'm trying to prevent my strong body from being surrounded. I open the inventory bar and take out the comfort pill. Then I feed it to her directly with my mouth. She finally calmed down. After taking the pharmacy pill, Lena finally closed her eyes and fell into a deep sleep. The soul locking has also disappeared. At this moment, in the Secret Realm 2nd stage, 2 female disciples are using soul locking to control the monsters crawling out from the underground. They were interrupted by a beam of light. A figure suddenly appeared. Do not attack, they are also innocent people. The appearance of the man scared Lucian and others nearby. Who are you? How did you get into our sect's secret realm? The man flicked his hand, and a command token flew towards Lucian. This is only known to Lucian and his group. The man's name is Hank, also a disciple of the sect, but he was a disciple of Cloudy Sword Hall, who was trapped here 100 years ago. Hank pointed to the monsters beside him. They are the people who died in the secret realm from generations past. Their souls have been trapped in decaying bodies, neither fully human nor ghost, wandering here for eternity. I presume you all came for the rootless grass. All of these can be given to you. We only hope to borrow the breakthrough method to send them back to the present world for reincarnation. He finished. The monsters also kneeled on the ground, pleading for them to be sent to reincarnation. At this point, Hannah, who is still looking for Tucker, feels something is amiss. They have run across half of the island and still haven't encountered a single monster. She is still worried about Tucker's safety in her heart. I hope Tucker yet is not really dead. But I don't know why. Hannah always has a feeling that Tucker yet is not dead. He must still be alive. Hannah, crouching on the ground, feels no hint of the 2 dark shadows looming behind her. At this moment, Tucker, who broke free from Lena's restraints, notices a book on the nearby table. It's the first time I've seen such an item that doesn't even show its name. I had just opened the first page. I didn't expect to be teleported to another place. Tucker crossed over and became a she-male. He almost got mesmerized by the mid-aged creepy guy. My name is Tucker just now. I opened the book. I found myself unable to control my body. There was even a voice in my head. Why would the organization assign me to assassinate a high school student? Due to the cataclysm event, the school was completely closed off. I could only enter the school by posing as a transfer student. Looking at the strange scene in front of me, I lowered my head and took a look. Holy crap, this is a skirt. What the heck? Ding, system has forced quest flaming history to open. Skill unknown, reward hidden key ding, entering the secret realm, the main memory fragment of consciousness and action will be hosted. Please enjoy the fun of exploring the secret realm. I just realized at this moment. My possession is in this person's body. I dressed as a man in women's clothing in order to lower the target's defenses. The girls around are all talking about that person. After observing for a month, I found that man makes even a pervert like me feel perverted. At this moment, the biology teacher Maria arrived. She slammed the textbook down hard. How many times have I said it? Don't even bother to clean the blackboard before class. Unfortunately, her height is a disadvantage, and she just can't reach it no matter what. Suddenly a hand grabbed Maria's hand. Teacher Maria, let me do it. Maria was so scared that she quickly stepped back. Why are you touching the teacher's hand? Then she pretended to cough. At such a young age, not studying well. Just know how to skip classes. Don't you know that if you don't study biology well in the world today, you will die miserably? The man listened and walked over slowly. What the teacher taught, I have always been reviewing it well. Then he inserted a flower behind the teacher's ear and said, Dragon flower, born from the mutation of golden flower. It has the effect of calming the mind and nourishing the spirit. Flower's outfit today really matches the teacher's. Shortly after, he pulled the blushing teacher into his arms. Teacher Maria, are you feeling lonely on your birthday without your family? This is a little token of my heart. I hope you are happy and joyful. I have always been by your side. The people around saw this and cheered with excitement. The man's action instantly captivated Maria. Congratulations. So many people are watching. Next time, don't go out anymore. It's dangerous outside. I heard a gnashing of teeth in my mind. It's this man. Turning all the female classmates into his harem is not enough. His hands even reached the teacher. If only I had his skills in flirting with girls. Night falls. The she-male followed the man to a small grove. Clearly, I am more handsome than him, yet I don't have a single love interest. And this guy's scumbag traits have been passed down for generations. Let me put an end to the bad genes of your family. Unexpectedly, a hand reached out from behind and covered his mouth. Luckily, he reacted quickly and wasn't knocked out. A mid-aged creepy guy said, I'm Wilson. I was the one who gave you a love letter when you first transferred here. Cutie, you wouldn't happen to like the family guy, right? Not good. This seems to be a sedative. I think I inhaled a bit. What is this person's purpose? I won't be exposed, will I? Wilson continued unbuttoning his shirt as he spoke. I followed you and found out that you have been following him for a whole month. He ripped off his clothes with one sweep. If you don't want him to know that you are a stalker, then accept my pure and innocent love. I have carefully preserved all the bottles you drank from and the tissues you used. I even cleaned your chair thoroughly with my tongue. Come, I will fully embrace you. The operation in front of Wilson directly shocked both me and she-male. My she-male identity has been exposed. My fake boobs on my chest have been thrown around like a ball. I never expected that. Not only was I not shut up. Just now, she-male was drugged by Wilson. Just as his body was about to lose the ability to act. Wilson rushed up and hugged Ladyboy directly, just as Wilson was about to do something inappropriate to Ladyboy. Ladyboy, who was trained as a killer, spat out a blade from his mouth. He viciously cut open Wilson's neck. After Wilson fell to the ground, it was bad. I instinctively took action, but I had to straighten things out quickly. Otherwise, my identity would be exposed and I wouldn't be able to continue the quest. I didn't realize that Wilson had actually stretched out tentacles in a weird manner and transformed into several avatars. He then quickly pounced towards Ladyboy. Ladyboy, who was completely defenseless, was instantly tied up by Avatar. Wilson at this moment had a lewd smile on his face. It seems like I alone cannot satisfy you. Shall we do it together? Wilson now has been possessed. His soul has been twisted by darkness. Why would such a thing appear in the school? Has the influence of the cataclysm spread here as well? Just as Ladyboy was about to fall into the tiger's mouth, the guy from Ya family finally arrived. He stopped them, striking the avatars down with a single kick on the ground. He also reminded his classmate Jace to keep his distance. This monster is very dangerous. Suddenly Jace shouted, "Be careful!" But it was too late. Wilson landed a punch on him. He fiercely slammed him into a tree. The smoke and dust cleared, and Guy from Ya family sat paralyzed under the tree. Wilson grabbed his head. Ha ha, it turns out he's just a weakling trying to show off. Do you think he's dead just like that? Just then, Guy from Ya family grabbed Wilson's hand. With a gentle pull, Wilson's hand and body were separated. He turned around, revealing a terrifying face. Ding, system prompt. Flaming history enters the final stage. Seeing the familiar posture before him, the consciousness inside me instantly thought of something. Only to see Guy from Ya family resolved Wilson, slowly walking towards classmate Jace. He pressed him against the tree. It was then that I realized the man was using dragon power technique. At this moment, Guy from Ya family spoke up. "Jace, do you know why so many girls are attracted to our class? Yet, I haven't included you in the harem." He finished speaking and immediately reached out to grab Jace's boob. 2 fake boobs just fell out like that. The man spoke again. "I was right after all, you are not a woman." He, in that case. I am even more excited. Come and let me show you something, baby." Shocked, Jace hurriedly shouted. "What are you going to do?" I didn't expect the man to hand over a book and say, as he handed it over, "Finally, there is a chance to teach by example. Stop acting like a ladyboy all the time." Real men should read this. This is a rare masterpiece by a renowned artist from before Cataclysm. Jace opens the book and takes a look. It's really excessive. Tucker unexpectedly obtained the Duo Cultivation Skillpedia. This golden finger is really something. It's like ask and you shall receive. Just now, after Jace's female identity was exposed. Surprising, isn't it? Jace, who is 36D, turned out to be a man. Unexpectedly, Guy from Ya family did not kill him. He also took out a Duo Cultivation cheats code book and shared it. Men should be masculine, not ladyboys. I was stunned as I looked at the book. This is the book that system couldn't identify. Just at the moment when I touched that book, the secret realm world instantly turned pitch black. At this time, the system also reminded me that the quest was completed. Rewards were given out. I obtained a unique item, the Duo Cultivation Skillpedia. After Duo Cultivation, both parties receive a 4x spiritual power bonus. The item's effect is really good. Not only does it grant power bonuses, even at level 1, it can also increase spiritual power and serve as a temporary teleport formation's eye in the forest secret realm. A voice came from the darkness. It was this book that opened the door to a new world for me. Through his words and deeds, I became his faithful follower and abandoned the quest to assassinate him. Then a beam of light appeared. I saw a person standing among the bodies glowing with fire. I am the owner of the forest secret realm. After 10,000 years, I finally waited for you, Ya family guy. Wow, isn't this Jace? Addicted to she-male, and even wearing a super short skirt. Jace said slowly. Only his bloodline can enter the hidden floor. and I can recognize your black tattoo on the chest even if it turns to ashes. But looking at you like this, you only have 3 days left to live. You really are useless, even when I gave you a chance just now. I'm curious, in the remaining 3 days, with the help of Duo Cultivationpedia, what method will you use to complete Duo Cultivation? Upon hearing this, I quickly asked, since you recognize the black tattoo, do you know anything else? Jace didn't want to answer my questions, only saying, time is running out. If you want to know more, come to the deepest level of the secret realm. There, I have prepared a surprise for you. At this time, the system issued a quest reward. You obtained a temporary skill, Skeleton Master. Inside the secret realm, you can manipulate the lingering obsession, and then I also return to the original room. I am full of doubts about this secret realm and the man. I never expected that this secret realm would actually be related to the secrets on my body. The man mentioned by classmate Jace. What is the relationship between him and me? Lena also woke up at this time. In the 3 days of time, what should I do to engage in duo cultivation with female disciple? I just returned to the room, and Lena finally woke up. She remembered what had happened before. Female disciple's face instantly turned red. What have I done? I don't want to live anymore. I looked at female disciple in a hesitant manner and asked, do you still remember what just happened? It's okay. You were just poisoned, but I have already helped you detoxify. It's better not to explain. The next second, Lena puts a long sword across my neck. She said, Junior disciple, don't talk about what happened in this room. Otherwise, I will kill you. I quickly promised not to spread it. Only then did I ask Lena to put down the sword in her hand. Lena began to develop some good feelings towards you. I didn't expect that you didn't take advantage of the situation. I hurried back home. My family's tutor is good. What I was thinking in my heart was, don't you think I want to? I am afraid that 15 minutes is not enough. Otherwise, I would have been happy with you a long time ago. At this moment, the system also sent a prompt that Lena was moved by my kindness. The intimacy level increased by 50 directly. With a little effort in the next few days, I can cultivate together with her through duo cultivation. Lena hasn't forgotten about finding the formation's eye. I quickly took out the duo cultivation method and said, the formation's eye has been found. Lena said, then let's teleport quickly. But I had other ideas in my mind, I said. Not in a hurry, let's wait a little longer. Ding, system prompt. Nightmare Stare has reached the final stage. The lingering obsession level has reached Golden Pill first rank. At this time, the door is directly punched through by the monster. Lena was scared stiff. I quickly shouted, Formation's eye open. System prompt. Duo cultivation method has been activated. Secret realm key function enabled. About to teleport to the next stage. Then, I used the temporary skill Skeleton Master to successfully subdue the skeleton monster. On the other side, Lucian and his group have arrived at the teleport big formation. Lucian took out the breakthrough order and threw it upward, causing the breakthrough order to open. The teleport big formation has been activated. It will take just an hour to fully open. Lincoln taunted Lucian. Your wife ran away. If you don't go look for her, only you have the breakthrough order. If we leave, she'll end up trapped here. Lucian gritted his teeth. Her water spiritual root is probably no longer present. What does she want? To share my rootless grass? Hank waved his hand, saying, It's okay. I already sent someone to look for it. Lucian could only awkwardly thank him. He then asked again, You and Zeke, the head of Hall, are peers. Why, after 100 years, are you still at the foundation level? Could it be that the secret realm suppresses the cultivation of internal personnel? But he received a denial from Hank in response. Lucian felt something was wrong. He saw Hank's dark expression and said, It's just that I've just entered the secret realm soul-absorbing big formation as well. With a bang, the breakthrough order shattered. Everyone then realized that they had been deceived. Let's all stay in the secret realm now. Hannah encountered difficulties in the secret realm. At a critical moment, she successfully summoned her boyfriend to save her life. Just now, all disciples, the only command token that could allow them to escape the secret realm alive, was shattered. On the other side, Hannah and Hank, who came to look for her monster, ran into it head-on. Not knowing the ins and outs of the situation, she struck the monster with a move called Blue Cloud Palm. The monster quickly dodged and said, "What do you mean by that? We were sent by Lucian to take you back. Ruthless Grass is offering you a free ride. Is there anything you're worried about?" Hannah saw through the monster's lie at a glance because she knew that the uniforms from 100 years ago in the sect were not like this. What kind of people are you, after all? Monster saw that the situation was exposed. They revealed their true colors one after another. In that case, even if it's a corpse, I have to take you back. Tyson's plan must not fail. Hannah's hair stood on end when she heard this. What exactly is Tyson planning? What is your relationship with him? But Monster clearly didn't want to waste words with her. They just charged over. With a bang, Hannah was severely injured and fell to the ground. She is so strong, she didn't even have a chance to escape. When she saw the monster was about to end her life, Hannah couldn't help but think of Tucker. Yeah. Will he come to save me? Suddenly, the sky lit up with a glow, and a monster appeared. Is this a teleport formation? Why is it so huge? Hannah is standing on the side, feeling confused. There was only a swoosh sound. A huge skeleton appeared in front of the three of them. It's really a case of great minds think alike. Only to see on the skeleton head standing exactly as Hannah longed Tucker. He also has Lena by his side. Two monsters took a look. Unexpectedly it was the lingering obsession appearing here. Seeing the situation was not good, the two monsters changed their plan in an instant. They hurriedly had one monster run back to report the news. Meanwhile, he stayed behind to wait for Lucian and the others to die. Upon hearing this, the monster ran off without any hesitation at all. The two monsters directly kidnapped Hannah, using threats. I don't care how you brought the obsession here. If you don't want anything to happen to your companion, you better obediently listen to us. I won't fall for his tricks. I'm directly commanding the lingering obsession to attack right at the head. A round of laser shots fired. Laser blasted the monster into pieces directly. Daring to threaten me, don't you even know your own strength? I continue to command the other skeleton not to let go. Unexpectedly, obsession actually ran out of energy. The system is starting to recharge. Only to see the seal on the chest of the monster, who is still fleeing, gradually disappearing. It turns out that he was retrieved by the skeleton. Soon, it condensed into a 40-meter-long big sword in the hands of the skeleton. As skeleton finished charging up, skeleton raised its arms high. The 40-meter-long sword swung towards the monster. The taste of this blow. Tucker, you accidentally saved Hannah. He did not expect that Hannah would be so forward. It seems like the intimacy level is off the charts. Just now, I witnessed skeleton cleaving the monster with one strike. He truly lives up to the strength of the golden pill phase. If he could take me out, wouldn't I be invincible? Hannah sees that I am still alive. She rushes up and hugs me directly. You are still alive, that's great. After the hug, Hannah asked, where did this big skeleton come from? I thought for a moment and said, this is the monster Lena subdued during the previous illusory formation stage. Lena nodded a bit embarrassedly, tacitly accepting it. Hannah said, I see. Thank you, Lena, for your help. On behalf of the medicine hall, I thank you for protecting Tucker. However, she looked very skeptical. She was wondering why Lena was so scantily dressed. However, she remained calm and composed in front of Tucker. Are they engaging in adult activities at the previous first stage? Lena looked at Hannah's expression. It seems she has some thoughts in mind. Then she spoke. In a sense, I have also received comprehensive care from Tucker in various ways. Hannah was startled. What kind of care can one receive from being with him? Did you do anything bad to female disciple? I could tell something is not right. Quickly play it cool and leave. Listen to the advice of those two monsters. Senior disciple, it seems like things might take a turn for the worse. I successfully changed the topic. Then the three of them stood in front of Skeleton and rushed forward at top speed. Ding, mandatory quest. The second round of duo cultivation has started. Secret Realm deepest level only allows the host to enter. Due to time constraints, please complete the duo cultivation on this level. If you fail, you will die. On the other side, Lucian and the others were trapped in the formation. He could only open the protection field and defend desperately. Suddenly, a junior female disciple shouted, "Senior disciple, I can't hold on any longer." After saying that, she was directly pulled out of the protective shield by a black energy-formed arm. The junior female disciple was enveloped in black energy in the air, screaming in pain. With a splat sound, she turned into a rain of blood. The blood drops fell around the formation arts. Hank looked at the increasingly crimson head and laughed loudly. Ha ha, Master was right. Everyone looked at the turning red teleport formations and shouted, "Damn it! They are targeting us, disciples of the Blue Cloud sect. What is your ulterior motive?" Hank looked at them and said, "At this point, there is no harm in telling you. The key to sustaining the forest's secret realm for thousands of years lies in the deepest level hidden within the secret realm, where my master desires something. And to unlock the hidden teleport big formation, I need to sacrifice the heart's blood of 4 female cultivators. Including 3 of you, there is one more person, Hannah, who is enough." His words had just fallen, followed by a strange cry. A huge skeleton carrying a 40-meter-long giant machete rushed over. He slashed toward Hank with one stroke. Hank is also powerful. He directly blocked the giant machete with his bare hands. Next, I stepped on the machete and walked slowly towards Hank.